Yo, what is good with y'all? It's your boy KAG, and today I am finally back off of my short little vacation. You know, I've been kind of busy as of late. I actually went ahead and I picked up a Galaxy Note 7. By the way, amazing phone if y'all haven't already picked one up. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to actually talk about Nintendo NX, and you're probably saying, well, why do you have a drawing of the PlayStation 4K on my screen? Because it has nothing to do with the Nintendo NX, but I think it might just have something to do with it, but I could be wrong as always, but you know, we'll just have to figure it out. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's hop into this video. So as you see on screen, I have this little drawing, right, of the PlayStation 4 Slim, and no, I did not draw this. My drawing skills are way better than this, but for the drawing that this person did, they actually did a really good job considering how much pressure they were under while they actually drew this drawing. So back in June, there was a guy who actually works at Foxconn, and he actually drew this drawing right here, right? He said, well, this is some type of new PlayStation that is in manufacturing, right? And so he drew this, and he actually works at Foxconn. And this is pretty much to the T of what the PlayStation 4 Slim looks like. Now, I would show y'all a picture of the PlayStation 4 Slim, but y'all know them Sony ninjas are out there right now. Because, I mean, they are taking down everybody's videos, everybody's pictures, everybody's getting flagged. So, you ain't gonna see one of them in this video right here. I probably won't even put one in the video after the thing get released. But anyways, so he drew this, right? But he also went on to say that there's another device that's being manufactured, right? He said there's another PlayStation 4 type device that is 3 centimeters thicker, right? So this is probably the PlayStation Neo. But he also said that a new PSP-like device is in production, right? So I was like, wait a minute, what, the PSP? You know, that thing was pretty much a flop. The Vita didn't do too well. Why would they come out with another Vita? But then I noticed he said PSP-like device. Now, he didn't say it is a PSP. He said it's like a PSP. You know, maybe it has a similar shape or similar design to a PSP, possibly. So I was like, well, maybe, you know, Sony is trying to counteract, you know, the Nintendo NX by releasing a new PlayStation Vita. But I was like, well, it could be something else. Maybe it is actually the NX that's being worked on there. Because we all know Foxconn is the people that actually work on Nintendo products. They're the actual ones that manufacture these devices. If you're gonna get a leak, you probably get it from Foxconn of what the design looks like. So I said, well, let me think. Let's take a look at some earlier stuff. And then I remembered this patent right here, right? Y'all remember this one with the rounded screen that everybody, you know, debunked and said it was fake, including myself. I said, oh, it's fake. And even though the models that were actually made, you know, and the ones that were photoshopped, those were, yes, those were 100% fake. However, this patent is not fake. This is a real patent. But, you know what the interesting thing about this patent is? Well, this actual design is somewhat like a PlayStation Vita. Granted, you know, not these little handles right here. We all know these handles aren't. But, as far as this actual design, this rounded-like screen device, that is kind of like a PlayStation Vita. So I said, well, didn't I say that this device belongs to Sony? This is the PlayStation PSP or PlayStation Vita. But then I actually did some more research on this device. And so, let's go ahead and let's cover the research that I actually did on this. So I was like, well, we gotta figure out how we can technically, you know, connect this to Nintendo. Because right now, this, you know, this device to me is a Sony device. This is a PSP, right? So then I went ahead and I looked and I typed up some information and I was like, well, let's see. And then I seen this device right here. And then I found out that this device right here was actually connected to this device. So both of these devices are connected. Now the first thing to take note of is that this has A, B, and X, Y buttons rather than triangle, square, you know, X, circle, whatever, right? So those buttons are different. Now, granted, yes, we would say, okay, automatically this is a Nintendo product, but there's still no information saying that this is a Nintendo product, right? This patent does not say it's Nintendo's. So I said, okay, well, let's see if we can get a little bit closer, because we want to try to get some type of valid evidence that this could be a Nintendo product. Now, granted, yes, this product right here is rectangle. This product right here is circle. But if you actually type in this person's name right here, Koshi Kawaii, which I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right. Excuse me for messing up your name, buddy. But anyways, that person right there, he's actually connected with this device, right? Which was this one. And he's also connected with this device, right? You type in his name, both of these devices pop up. Now, I was like, well, neither one of them say Nintendo. So I went ahead and I typed on, or clicked on this vibration one, right? This is a vibration generation system patent, right? And so this came up right here. I was like, this image right here looks awfully familiar. I know I've seen this image before, you know, because I do a lot of research on patents. Y'all know about all my videos. And so when I clicked on this one, I was like, where have I seen this before? So I decided to go ahead and I typed in Nintendo. And then this patent popped up. You see? It's the exact same image. See? Boom, boom. But notice what this one says? It says Nintendo. Right? So, what does that mean? Well, if this device is connected to this device, and this device is connected to this device right here, and this device right here is connected to this device through these people right here that are actually working on this one, and this one, and this one, then that would mean that this would technically be a Nintendo patent. Now, the question is, what does this device look like? Well, if we actually take everything into account that is pretty much registered, right? We could possibly be seeing a device that has maybe a round screen rather than a rectangle screen, because a rectangle screen is pretty much a tablet, right? That looks pretty traditional. That would be like anything anybody could pick up. It would have a rectangle screen. But if they did a rounded screen, you know, not everybody is doing a rounded screen, right? Because this screen is round. Now, according to somebody I talked to that supposedly is a developer that is working on the actual NX, they are saying that the actual screen is a rectangle, right? And it has the analog buttons right here. But they say that they also have physical buttons. This device does not cover physical buttons. This just covers a rounded type screen. So it is possible that we could be getting a rounded type screen with physical buttons, right? A, B, X, and Y's, with screens that are actually underneath the buttons, right? The only thing that's not really matching up is these removable controllers, which I cannot figure that out yet. But the only thing I said, well, maybe, just maybe, and I can't show you up here, but this device, maybe these arms right here, maybe the screen, right here, this rounded type screen, actually comes off of this controller right here. You know, that's the only thing I can think of, is maybe that actually detaches from that, and maybe it's not this round, maybe it's more of a kind of like, maybe this piece is a little broader, almost like a PlayStation Vita, right? Maybe it's a little bit broader, and it's not exactly this sharp on the corners. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyways, let me know what y'all all think about this. I decided I was gonna put this video out here because I know a lot of y'all are waiting on Nintendo NX news, and Nintendo is taking their precious time. Even though there are people that actually know some stuff but can't really say anything. But being that they're taking their precious time actually revealing this information, I figured I'd drop y'all a video. And yes, I am finally back off my little vacation. So yeah, new video up tomorrow. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and also make sure you share the videos, you know, share it on Twitter, whatever. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace.